Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everything? Video today is on the new supply. What you think is going on and how they're doing versus what's actually going on. I decided to do this video because not only is it the most requested thing that everybody wants to know, everybody wants that insight to what's going on. Everybody wants to know a lot of the same questions. What did I do? What could I have done? What's the new person doing that I wouldn't do, that I didn't do, and so forth and so on. So I want to give you guys a real case scenario. And this was, the information was given to me by a client, and the client does not mind if I share this information with you guys. So this gentleman was with a young lady. He was engaged to her, and they broke up, and I think they broke up January of last year. And by June, she was married to the new supply. So from June, I think, to June to October, they were married. Now, guys, so I want to say what he was thinking was going on. Because, he was devastated. He found out, and he found out the same way everybody else finds out. He found out on social media that she was married. And because one of her friends tagged him, it was cold how they did him too. And, he really loved the woman. And she was a narcissist. She was just, a narcissist looks at you when they're dealing with you, they're looking at you like they can torture you on any level. And the level that they're able to torture you on lets them know how far they can push you and still come back to you. Because I want you guys to know something. That narcissist always comes back. That is if you ever get on with your life. If you ever get on with your life, that narcissist is guaranteed they're going to be back. Because a narcissist is very arrogant. They believe that they can do anything to you. And they truly believe that you'll do anything to have the relationship that they promise you, not that they give you, but the relationship that they promise you. So, this guy was thinking that his ex-fiance was living a life of bliss. He believed that she had, a new husband that was spoiling her showering her with gifts, that bought her a new automobile, that got along great with her children. The guy had money. He looked incredible, in the gym, everything. And that was what he was thinking that she was leaving him for, because he was doing all of those things. And that's what most of us, if not all of us, that's what we get caught up on. We believe that if we were doing it, then they definitely left us for somebody who was doing a lot more than we were doing. Because that makes sense, right? Well, ask yourself something. How often does a narcissist do something that makes sense? Real talk. How often does a narcissist do something that really makes sense? That's not what they're known for. They're known for making irrational decisions about things and life-changing decisions. They will make life-changing decisions at the spur of the drop of a hat over anything. Life-changing decisions, people. That's how they live. So again, this is his thought that she was off to the next guy, and the next guy was just, her new husband, and she married him. They were married, again, and he just thought all of those things, that this guy had to be all of these things. So I said all of that to say that's what he thought. Now that we find out later what really went down, because people, this isn't what we think went down. This is her admission. Because see, now that marriage has totally failed. And she's ready to do anything to pull that supply back in. That supply that was doing anything for her, everything for her. She's trying to do everything she can do to get it back, because he's doing the work to move on with his life. He's doing the work. He's working on himself, his mind, body, soul, spirit, physically, financially, mentally. He's working everything to get himself back together. Yeah, she's calling. She's been calling for a while. She's tried to call his mom, stuff like that. She's really going all out. I'm saying this all to say, what we think that they're doing versus what they're actually doing. So he thought that, this was just this incredible guy. Come to find out, she left him to marry a guy that had already been married 4 times. 4 times. She was wife number 5. Wife number 5, it lasted 3 months. 3 or 4 months. She was wife number 5. And that's one, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit at a time because I want to pull things out of it. One of the things that he thought was, well, she had to have known he was married that many times, right? Wrong, people. A narcissist is just as gullible, and they make some of the most stupid decisions, people, based on nothing. Based on nothing but their imagination. Based on the fact that this guy, the supply that he was giving her at the time was just incredible. It was incredible because it was new. It was brand new, and it was the best in her opinion, because this other guy, the client, this guy, he's trying to hold her accountable. Listen, baby, you got to have this together. You got to have that together. Things like, I think he said she had some tickets and stuff when her license was suspended at one point, and she's trying to get it back together, and he's trying to make sure she has that. She ain't worried about that. He thought that the guy bought the husband bought her a new car. She had to buy him a car. Got him a used car because this dude he didn't even have a car. He thought the new husband had this fantastic career job, he has to be something big there. He has to be making incredible amounts of money and something. This dude is like, a teacher's aide at a facility, and he swooned her in, making her think that he was like the owner of the school. Whew, people. So he was thinking that the guy she married and left him for, had his own place, had his own home, car, everything, like they had his stuff together. Her husband moved in her home. The home in which my client helped, keep it together. He purchased a lot of stuff over there for her and her children, and he got along great with her children. Her husband didn't even get along with the children. Her husband did not get along. Her new husband did not get along with her children. So with everything that he thought was going on, everything that he thought that there's no way this woman would leave me. I get along great. Your children love me. I'm good for you. The family loves me. Her family doesn't even like the husband. The family likes my client because your family really, they know who's good for you. And after everything really crashed and hit the fan, because she's in a place where she's desperate. She's desperate to get back. Because now she has to live down the fact that not only did you have somebody that was helping you in every place in your life. Now, I get it. Sometimes you just don't like this person, right? Everybody has that right. But how many times do you get that deeply involved with somebody that you really aren't that fond of, and then have to try to go get them back? Since you weren't really that fond of them, why are you trying to get them back? Why you can't just leave them alone? So people, I'm making this video to help you guys out, just to know. And I wanted to give an actual account of what we think and how we beat ourselves up thinking they just went on and, living this pie in the sky lifestyle. And these people make irrational, crazy decisions. They did it with you. They're doing it with them. And then a lot of times we'll think that, okay, so they're treating the other person so much better and this and that and everything else. No, they're not. Remember, this is new supply. New supply to a narcissist is somebody they feel like they can torture. They pulling them in and they see it's easy. They like, yeah, I see how easy this is. They're arrogant. So what they think is that I can just toy with this person and play with them and, oh my goodness. And they love that. They love that because that person is wide open for them. And see, the thing is that if you're watching this video, you're in a place where you're mentally healing yourself. You're saying, I need to find out what it was I was going through and how to get out of this. You're looking for confirmation. You're looking for the things that are going to make or help you get back to a logical place where you're trusting your own decisions and you're mentally healthy again. The person that they're dealing with, they have no clue. They're not looking at these videos. They're going through the pandemonium with that person. I don't care what those pictures that they're taking says. Those pictures are lies. And most of the 90% of the time, those pictures are made strictly for you. They're made for you and for their flying monkeys, so their flying monkeys can call you and say, oh, they put a picture on the internet. They just they just flew to Dubai together. They're doing that so that you can still so they can hurt you more and more, because that's what it's all about to them. Being able to crush you. And if they don't take your entire mind, see, that's when they have to come back to you later. And they always do. Just as in this case, she had to come back. Why? Why do you have to come back? Why? Because it was a supply. It was something familiar, because they think in their minds that I had you under so much control. I had you under my power. And anytime I feel like coming back to you, I will, on my terms. So when they find out that they can't come back on their terms, what do? Now they have to beg, they have to plead, they got to bring those tears out. They got to cry. They got to give you the most incredible, heart-wrenching story. They got to start telling you the truth. Especially when you really done cut them off and you like, man, I'm not letting you back in here. No. That's when they like, okay, I got to tell you the truth. Now I got to start telling you the truth about what I did, how it didn't work, how you're the best thing that I ever had. They gonna sing a song to you that's so incredible that you're gonna be like, that most of the time you'll take them back. And that's just because they know what you want to hear. A narcissist knows what you want to hear. That's how they control you, by not giving you what you want to hear. And then when they finally do, they're hoping. And see, like it's a charge that they get, the adrenaline rush. You know, if they know they can get you back, and they know what they done to you. They know what they done to you. And then if they can get you back, oh, hey, I got you back. Knew I had you. Knew you wasn't nothing. And then if they get you back, they're going to dog you worse. You're not even going to get to the love bomb stage again. They're not going to love bomb you again. They're going to get in there, and it's going straight to the devalue stage. Straight to the devalue stage. Because that love bomb it's work. That's work. And the thing about a narcissist is they lazy. They're incredibly lazy. All that lovey-dovey stuff, they'll do it when they meet you at the beginning. They'll do it then. They want you to think that they're this incredible person, this loving, beautiful, whatever, but you won't get to see that love bomb very many times. They'll do it sometimes while you're with them, but after the discard and they get you back, when they find out they can get you back, that love bomb is over, because in their minds, that was the love bomb, them begging you. And now, because that's a narcissist injury, because they had to do so much work to get you back, now they're going to torture you because they had to do some work. You forced them to have to do work, and that's not what they wanted to do. That's not what they're about. They're about torture. They love it. That's their language. Torture people. So if you're thinking that, they just went off into the sunset and they're just living on the high horse, this lady now is in therapy. She's going to a psych now, trying to figure it out, how she got married to somebody and it crashed and burned inside of 4 months. She's trying to figure life out. She's trying to figure everything out. Now, does she really want to figure it out, to be honest with you? She knows what she did. Is she really in therapy like that? Maybe. I don't know. But usually a narcissist isn't really into stuff like that, because even if you go to marriage counseling or something like that with a narcissist, they're going to lie to the counselor. They're not big on they don't tell the truth. And just because you guys go to counseling doesn't mean they're going to tell the truth. It doesn't. A narcissist reserves the right to lie about everything. They do. So like I said, I just wanted to bring out a few pointers, a few points that I know a lot of people are just really beating people up. And I just wanted to share with you guys of, something in this video to help you, give you some confirmation about what's really going on. The lifestyle you think they're living, I can assure you it's the opposite of whatever great lifestyle you think they have. A narcissist, when you put them in a great situation, they destroy it. They proved it to you. They proved it to you and the people before you. Look at their history. I guarantee you'll find a history of craziness in every relationship. So that's my video, guys. I want you to thank you all for all my new subscribers. Thanks for putting all the comments in there. And guys, if you have a story that you find out, if you have a confirmation for other people that are asking that same question, I'd love to see it in the comments. Okay, leave it in the comments, because that's how people get healed. When they're looking at things that are right there, right in front of them, and they can see other people, not just somebody coaching them out of it, but other people that are telling them, I saw my narcissist, I thought they were living this way, and come to find out it was nothing like I thought. People, that's what people really want to know, and that's what they want to see. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching my video. I want you guys to like, I want you to share, I want you to subscribe to my page. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you got a story or confirmation for people, please leave it in here. People are definitely looking for confirmation. Remember, man, love yourself, man. That's the only true love you ever gonna have that you ain't got to question. Thanks.